Good evening friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel The Market Moves. So let's start how Nifty and Bank Nifty and two or three stocks are going to perform tomorrow or in coming days. Now let's analyze how what I had told in yesterday's video and how the market actually behaved. Let me discuss it first. So first of all, let's go to Bank Nifty. So see, I had drawn this trend line and I had told that if there is any gap up, this was yesterday's closing. Just a minute. This is 14th of November. 14th of November 9:15. Now see, this is today's first candle, and we had closed yesterday here, and I had told, I had also drawn a trend line, this one. Now I had told that we may open above this trend line or near this POC, and exactly it happened. This is today's opening. This one. Now it opened here exactly where I had mentioned, then it came down, and this was a very important level as I had mentioned in yesterday's video. So it came once, twice, thrice, 4, 5, 6, 7 times it came to that range. Now why it came to that range but it could not go below this level? Because this is a demand zone. My DNSZ analysis students know it in a proper way. This is a demand zone. Let me make it in green. This was a demand zone, so it came from here to this level, and it spent some time here, and then after closing above this trend line, it actually started going up. But again, it mentioned it faced resistance near this POC as well as this lower part of the channel, and again it started coming down. So all in all, what I had mentioned, market actually behaved exactly like that. So now what is going to happen tomorrow? Now for that, let me before that let me go to the daily time frame, and I want to show something there. Now if you watch this these two candles, this is yesterday's candle, that is Friday's candle, this is today's candle. Now this is known as, this formation is known as in bar candle. The second candle is well within the first candle. So wherever there is such scenario, the market will take the direction to which it will break. Now this is the range. Okay, now if market breaks this level, it will go in this direction, and if it breaches this level, then it may go downward direction. So this in bar candles candle formation works in that way. So this point we have to keep in our mind. That's why I went to the daily time frame. Now come back to this 15-minute chart again. So let me mark today's high. So this is today's high. 42,231, and today's low, this is today's low, that is 41,964. So now see, this entire area from 42,000 to 41,900, this 100-point area is actually no trade zone. You have to remember, you have to be careful that if Bank Nifty comes to this level tomorrow, you have to watch out patiently and see whether it starts trading below this level or it again consolidates and starts trading above this level. Now let's start with all those three scenarios what we usually discuss every day: gap up, gap down, and opening around the same level of previous day's closing. So if there is any gap up going to happen tomorrow, if it will be a small gap up, then definitely it will be around this level. Why? Because the lower part of the channel is passing through here. Today's high is also here, also this dotted line, that is the POC. So this area becomes point of confluence. Point of confluence means where there are there is a intersection of too many support lines or trend lines, etc, etc. So this is point of confluence. So if there is any gap up, it may happen around this level. If it is above this level, then you have to watch out how bank nifty behaves in next 10-15 minutes. If it sustains here and then forms a positive candle pattern. Now what do I mean by positive candle pattern? Look, this one, this is bullish engulfing candle, this is also bullish engulfing type candle. Well, so if there is such type of any formation or bearish, now see, this is bearish harami candle. So if you find any bullish formation here, then you can take your long trade, which will take bank nifty to 42,347, and after reaching this level, it will go to this trend line which has been respected very well so far, that is around 42,500 odd levels. And as I have been mentioning, above these levels this POC, and afterwards this is the highest part of that channel. Now if there is a big gap up, if there is any big gap up, then it may happen around this level, but I don't think that is going to be the scenario, because US market is also in consolidation phase. Now there are three phases in the market, that is uptrend phase, then downtrend phase, and the third phase is where after a long uptrend or after a very good downtrend, market tends to spend some time within some specified levels. So that is known as consolidation. So it looks like that market is has started actually consolidating. That's why it is going nowhere. Today also it actually played entirely within 100-150 points range. In such scenario, the option buyers are killed and they lose mostly more than 50-60% of their premium. Those who don't understand the options thesis, they think that market went nowhere, even then my premium went down. So that is all due to the time decay. Well, now come back to the opening. So if there is neither gap up nor gap down and bank nifty opens somewhere here, so first it may try to come down to this level. It will take some time here. Now this is a demand zone, it has already been tested, but apart from this being a demand zone, this is the red line level, this is very important level. So it may come down to this level again, and somewhere here it may take support, and if as soon as it crosses this upper green line and forms any bullish formation or a big candle, a big green candle, and after closing up that candle, if it starts going up above that candle, then you may take your long trade, which will take bank nifty to 42,231, and again this area will act as a resistance, and above this level all those targets which I have mentioned. Now what if there is any gap down. So the gap down, if it is a smaller one, it may happen somewhere here, but you have to be careful that after opening here, if it starts going down continuously, then now there is a big gap in between these two levels. So once bank nifty breaches this level, that is 41,900 odd level, and it continues to go downwards, then you can take your short trades and you will get very good 300 odd points down move, because this is the gap which has not yet been filled, and there is a rule in technical analysis that gaps are meant to be filled. So we may expect that sooner or later bank nifty will come down at least to fill this gap, and then it will start its up move. So if that is the scenario, it may come down to this level, and if it takes support here, then it may again go up and it will face resistance here, and afterwards it will go to this level and all those upper levels I have mentioned. Now below this level, this is the area which has been working as a very good support. It will again try to stop bank nifty, but it will take some time, but 41,600 is the level which I don't think bank nifty is going to breach as long as the US markets are consolidating. So this is all about bank nifty. You have to keep in mind this inside bar candle also. So the level is Friday's low and Friday's high. Whichever direction bank nifty will breach and starts trading towards, that will be the direction for next 2-3 days. Now let's come to nifty. This is nifty's chart. Now in nifty chart, let me show you very important aspect. Now see, this is all-time high of nifty. Now here you can see that there is a supply zone. This is supply zone, so we have to be careful when bank nifty rather nifty will start going up after this consolidation. So whenever it will enter this zone, you have to be very careful. It may, since it is a all-time high area as well as a higher time frame supply zone, so as soon as the price enters here, it may get some strong rejection and it may starts coming down, and afterwards it may go to this range, and whenever either in second attempt or in third or in fourth attempt there will be any we can expect significant up move until and unless bank nifty breaches this upper part, that is 18,530-550 level, and if it closes above it, then we may see nifty to go to touch this upper part, that is 18,800, and after it this is 19,000 odd level. So you have to be careful about this area, which will act as a strong resistance area, that is supply zone. Now let's mark some levels for tomorrow. This is today's high. Now this is Friday's high, and this is today's low. This is today's low. So again here, this area, that is 18,314 to 18,294. Here I would like to mention that 18,293 level, which is again level which will work as a magnet. So this area will again be a trade zone area. So what if nifty is going to have a gap up? If it is going to have a gap up, it will definitely be around this level, 18,400 odd level. So after breaching this this level, then only we can expect that it may go and try to enter this zone which lies between 18,454 to 18,535.40 odd level. So if there is any gap up, you have to wait for some time, and after spending some time, if it stays here above this point of confluence, and then if it starts going up, then you may take your long trades, which will take you to 18,454 to 18,540 odd level, and somewhere here Nifty is definitely going to face some strong resistance, and it may once at least come down again to some lower levels. Now if there is any gap down, now the gap down will be around this area or near this trend line. So if that is the case, again we will wait for the price action. Remember, first 10 to 15 minutes are very volatile, so we have to be stay away during that first 15 minutes, because the overnight pending orders get executed, and we always see very huge volatility during the first 15 minutes. So if there is a gap down, and if it is around this level, then we will wait and let it settle down. Once it settles down and starts coming down, it may come down to this level, and once this level is breached, then a big downside around 18,180 odd levels, and below it, this is 18,100 odd levels, may be seen. What if it opens somewhere here? If it opens somewhere here, this is totally a no trade zone. We will wait Nifty to breach this level, this red line, and then we will take our trade, which will take it to 18,370 to 18,400 odd levels. Okay. Once this dotted line will be with this trend line, this is again point of confluence, it is breached, then it will go and enter this zone, and here again we have to be very careful. So overall, as long as US markets are in consolidation phase, we may not be trending in Indian markets also. So it may be another day tomorrow where Bank Nifty or Nifty, at least in first half, are not going to do anything. So until and unless the mentioned levels are breached in upper or lower direction, we will be consolidating, and the option buyers need to be very careful, because due to theta decay, their options will be coming down. Now what about the stocks? So first stock is L&T Finance Holding. So L&T Finance Holding is looking very strong. I will explain the reason. What is the reason behind that? So this is the daily chart of L&T Finance, and see, it is trading well above this trend line, and there is another theory of collar trend line. Okay, so note down this level, 8420 level. If tomorrow it starts trading above this level, 8420 level, then L&T Finance Holding may try to go to 92 levels, and afterwards it may try to go to 96 levels, and afterwards it may see 101 levels. And as per the theory of this collar trend line, whenever the collar trend lines are broken, the stock or the indices actually try to go to the origin. So this is the origin for this collar trend line. So this is the stock to be washed out after a very good consolidation. Here it has started its up move. Now what about yesterday's recommendation? I had recommended two stocks yesterday. First one was Naukri, and here it was somewhere here. It was around 4100, and today it made high of 4400. So 307.5% up move it gave us. So if someone had bought it, it would have been a very good trade. In a day or two it is going to touch this 4600 level, and then all these above upper levels may be seen. Second one was UBL, and I had told that UBL's first target will be, it is already marked here, 1728. It exactly touched today, and then again it has started consolidating. So the first stock is L&T Finance Holding, and the second one is Steel Authority of India Limited. This is the trend line which has to be washed out. Now it is trading around 8650 odd level. If tomorrow it starts trading above this level, that is 88.50 odd levels, and if it sustains above it, then you can expect sell to achieve this level first, that is around 96, and then 101.50, and then this top, that is 112, but not tomorrow, it will take time. So these are the two stocks which are to be washed out for tomorrow, L&T Finance Holding and Shell. So this is all about today's video. If you like my videos, please share it to your friends and relatives who are traders in market. Thank you very much, and please start putting your comments so as to enable me to know what things you like, what you don't like in my video. Thank you very much.